Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this DCHL Rec Division matchup between the Midnight Ryders in purple and the Gwendolyn Knightmares in white. Little delay here as we are waiting for everyone to get settled. Appears that the referees are trying to work things out. Welcome to Tam, welcome to Brennan, thank you for watching. Welcome to Jessica and Heather, who are up here in the stands cheering on the ref and the players respectively.
Who's the new ref? I feel like I recognize them.
Ian, I think?
Oh, did he play goalie for Street Sharks a while ago?
I think so.
Okay, maybe that's that. Oh, poor guy. New ref.
Yeah, so the delay, folks, seems to be just simple instruction. Joe Shea, the head ref for this matchup, instructing new ref in training, Ian, on the proper way to drop a face-off and what to look out for and so on and so forth. He's not wearing shin guards, so we'll see if that comes into play. And we're off! Quick dump in by Gwendolyn. Melissa Keach clears it up to Carolyn. Carolyn dumps it down, but it is stopped by Jake. Jake, though, couldn't get it out of the zone. Batted down by the Ryders. They continue to maintain possession, take it into the corner and around the net. Looking for a wraparound, doesn't come there. Oh, couldn't handle that, Mustard, so comes out of the zone and all the way down. Kept in by Gwendolyn still. It is now being taken by the Ryders through the neutral zone, up and out, pinching forward, back and forth. We go through the neutral zone. Another quick play up to Carolyn. Play continues to stall in the neutral zone. Takes a shot, because why not, but it is blocked down. Swung to the near side boards where Carolyn will play it forward up center. Oh, nice stick there by Gwendolyn. Continues to be played forward. Gwendolyn doing a nice job protecting the ball. Jake's going to hit that all the way down. Is that going to go for icing? No, it is waved off by the referees. So play continues uninterrupted. Austin trying to make a run for it, but it is kept in by Jake Morris. He bats that down. It's in the corner now. Quick shot, well wide of the net. Roderick didn't have to drop down, but he decided to be safe than sorry. Still kept in by Gwendolyn. Goes by everybody, including the goalie, through the crease. Austin Keach now. Attempting to bring it forward for the Ryders. It goes up to Carolyn. A nice backhand tap to center. They might have something going here if they can get by the man, but they cannot. Carolyn, though, doing a great job keeping it in play. Austin and now Carolyn continuing to work together. A nice shot, but it goes wide of the net. I believe that's Corey running it down for the Ryders. Jake on the defense for Gwendolyn. Battered around. Nice centering pass. It goes by a couple different bodies. Now taken forward by Gwendolyn. Kept in. Hit all the way down. And now Jake has possession. Jake's been out there this entire time thus far, about 2.5 minutes into the contest. We'll see if he gets the line change, and indeed he will on the other side, outside of the view of the camera. Oh, pass to center, Allison bats it down. Nice leading pass. He's got to run for it, but he's got a lot of room to work with. Derek O'Halloran on the defense. Carolyn couldn't get there in time, but Austin's there to back her up. Batted down once more. Teal takes the ball, but it's stolen by Aubrey. Field Leisure, though, on the cleanup, and now Teal has possession. Not for long, though, as Austin Keach able to bat it forward. So far, both teams appear evenly matched. Not a lot of shots on net, but a lot of possession time. There's the shot on net by Austin. It goes off the heads. Austin continues to work with it. He's there in the corner, chips it forward for his man, but it's stolen and now taken the other way. A 2-on-1 developing here. Good back checking by the Ryders. to get back in position and cover any potential passes. Derek O'Halloran now with control for Gwendolyn. A shot and saved by Roderick. Went in and out of his glove. Derek with a nice fake move, trying to bring it forward in a semicircle fashion, but it is shot wide. Contested ball is finally brought forward by Chris Zupa. He chips it by Phil, runs it down. Runs it? That's not a word. Goalie tries to play it out, but it's instead played up. Ooh, just wide of the net. A close call. Chris Zupa has possession, brings it forward. Quick shot over the net. Chris Zupa with the cleanup. He's got one chance, 3 shots in a row. But the goalie makes the save each and every time. Hello to Eric Taverner, who is watching the stream now. Glad to have you. Everyone's getting set for the draw. Ian drops the ball. Won by Gwendolyn. Teal will be the first one there for it. She wraps it around to Phil. Melissa Keach on the attack now. She's swinging offense as both teams only have 3 women, so they are doing a offense to defense rotation as necessary. And batted down by Gwendolyn. Good defense there. Melissa taps it forward. Phil tries to dump it deep. Close to an offside, but it is legal. Played forward by Kenta. Kenta, though, couldn't get it deep enough. Play now right below us. Kenta tries to get by Teal and succeeds in doing so. Kenta still has possession. Oh, a nice centering pass, but just out of the reach of Chris Zupa. He got a little bit on it, but not enough for a goal. That one, though, in and out. Is it in? I don't know. The referee down there signaling play should continue. I believe it was off, and there's a breakaway opportunity here. Fake, and nice save by Roderick. He was not deceived. That one comes out in front. Gwendolyn trying to get something going here. Another quick shot, and there we go. After about the 7th opportunity in a row, Gwendolyn finally cashes in, but not for a lack of trying on the part of Roderick. Matthew DeGanzig. Is that how I pronounce his name? I don't know. I'm sticking to that pronunciation until corrected otherwise. Matt from Dan is the call. And with that, we have a 1-0 game in favor of Gwendolyn with 8.5 minutes to go in the first. So a quality opportunity for the Midnight Riders goes off the post and results in a breakaway rush by Gwendolyn. They're able to cash in on the opportunity after a couple rebounds. Derek centers it. Midnight Riders escape trouble there. Play it up for Claude. Claude couldn't get anything going there. He's got to touch up. He does so, but not in time to get possession. Nice play by Melissa over to Carolyn, but it's poked aside. Carolyn tries to get it deep, couldn't do so. It's now deep in the Rider zone. Long lobbing backhand clear. And that one's going to go off the basketball hoop. So we will have a draw in the neutral zone. I thought it should have stayed into the Gwendolyn zone because it didn't look like it was deflected, but perhaps the ref saw something I did not. It's not hard. I'm wearing glasses, but my eyesight still isn't perfect. So Corey tries to take letters, but instead Allison Cheatham is able to keep it in play. Corey up the boards to his teammate. Quick shot, save. Rebound comes, but Corey couldn't handle it. Jake swings up the boards, but couldn't get it out of the zone. Good pinch by the Riders. Still kept in off of the foot of the Riders defenseman. Nice steal by Allison Cheatham. She centers it, goes off the goalie's pad. I believe that's Ben Berger in net for the Knightmares. Not entirely certain, but Looks a similar build. Oh, quick shot. Nice save by Roderick. He had to drop down on the butterfly to make the save, but he does so in fine fashion. Quick shot. Oh, Roderick had to move quickly for that one. It came high and came off of his shoulder. Allison trying to run that down. Couldn't get there in time. Goes back up to Derek. Derek. Running with it. Takes a quick shot. Oh, it's in Roderick's glove, and he chooses to play it forward. Corey now. Moving with it. Didn't make anything happen. Riders still have possession in the offensive zone. A backhand chip goes by a couple bodies. Still in play. And now it's out. Centering pass is read nicely by Carolyn. She was the only one in the neighborhood. She plays it forward. Oh, nice little one-hand pass. Quick shot. Quicker glove save by the netminder. 5:15 and counting in the first period of play. I am your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcher. Thank you all for joining us here for this Rec Division matchup. It is a snowy winter wonderland here in Rockville, Maryland. On the bright side, that means there are a lot of parking spaces, which is not always the case when you arrive here. Allison Cheatham tries to get it toward the net, but Phil Glazier is able to bat it down out of midair. It goes to Kenta, or I'm sorry, that's Austin. Dumped all the way down. Is this going to be ice? It came outside the neutral zone. Referees let it go. Comes out, so no harm, no foul there as Teal brings it forward. She swats it to the corner, tries to follow it up. Some physicality there, but nothing approaching penalty territory. I believe that's Dan. Dan chips it forward for Matt, but nothing doing. Aubrey. His clearing attempt does not succeed, and now Matt's going to try again. Goes high and wide. Kept in play. Good pinch in by the Gwendolyn defense. Played forward, and again for Melissa, she gets it a little further than she wanted. Not far enough. It's still in the zone. Swung aside by Austin, but still kept in again by Phil Glazier. Now the Riders playing on their toes a little bit. They're unable to get it out of the zone. And still, great defense here by the Gwendolyn Knightmares. Finally, Austin's able to get it safely out of the zone. Batted down by Chris Zupa off of Melissa's stick. Chris Zupa winds up, takes the shot. Pad save. Nice kick in and keep in. Melissa has it. She's got a chance. Shot save. And another save as Austin, it went off of his foot. It would have been a legal goal had it gone in because there was no distinct kicking motion. But it did not go in, so the point is moot. Face-off will occur, glove side. Won by the Riders. Chris Zupa trying to backhand it. It goes on net. Oh, barely stuck his pad out there. I'm not sure if he saw it right away. That pad move came a little later than I think the goalie intended, but it's good enough for a save and a stoppage of play. Carolyn pinches in, tries to get something going. Goes off a stick. Carolyn has another crack at it. Quick shot. Just wide of the net. Chris Zupa trying to get it by Phil Glazier, but Phil Glazier says no. Good job by Carolyn. Oh, a quick backhand goes off of Teal's body. Stays in the corner, now taken along the boards. Austin keeps it. Sorry, Kenta. I don't know why I keep confusing those two. They have similar builds and they both wear black helmets. I think that's why. They look nothing alike. So, kept in again by the Riders. Now they're doing a good job of keeping it in the zone. They've had about a minute, approaching a minute and a half zone time. Counting face-offs, of course. It hasn't been a minute and a half of continuous play. Carolyn kicks it forward. Still kept in again by the Riders. They bat it forward. It's on Kenta's stick. But his shot goes well wide. Might have been deflected off of a foot. Chris Zupa, nice backhand chance. Played up to Chris again. Quick shot, and it goes wide of the net. Teal swings it around. Derek's first one there to it, but again kept in. And now it's about a minute and a half worth of continuous play. No ice here. The Ryders have to play it. They do. Goes off of Derek's stick. He's able to keep it in. Shipped up. Carolyn tips it to Claude. Claude, oh, couldn't get by the wall that was formed by Derek and Teal. Up to Derek. No look shot attempt, but it's deflected off a Claude stick into the corner. Melissa Keach now has time. 35 seconds to go in the first period of play. Will Gamble tries to make a play, but couldn't do so. It goes to the crease, and Roderick will say that's enough of that. We will get one more face-off. There's 15 seconds to go in the first. Face-off will come at about 10 seconds. And indeed it does. Oh, a chance there, a quality opportunity, but she couldn't pull the trigger in time. Goes off of Derek's stick. He gets by Will, pulls the trigger again, but it's wide, and the buzzer doth sound. So that'll do it for the first period of play. The score is 1-0 in favor of the Gwendolyn Knightmares, but Midnight Ryders having a good push towards the end of the period, but no goals to show for it. I will take a quick break to refuel my voice, but the camera will still roll, so stick around for some DCHL action coming your way. Hey guys. Welcome back, folks. Second period of play about to begin between the Midnight Ryders in purple and the Gwendolyn Knightmares in white. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. I do have confirmation that is Ben Berger in net for Gwendolyn. Ryder Cruz in net for the Midnight Ryders. Referees having a little conference. They're discussing the Game of Thrones trailer that dropped recently. Very excited for the final season of Game of Thrones. What will happen? Will the Ice Dragon fight the not Ice Dragons? Will Daenerys claim the Iron Throne? Will Jon Snow become King of the North for reals? I don't know. Will Gamble seems to agree with me. He blew me a kiss, which I am catching. There you go. Put that in my pocket. We have fun here in the booth. All right, everything's settled. And with that, we have the ball drop. And we'll do it again in a second. Apparently, someone jumped early. How anticlimactic. So Dan Cordella now in the circle for Gwendolyn. Matt picks it up. Attempts to move forward. He does so, gets by Allison. Oh, batted aside by Roderick's stick. It comes center, and oh, that one's going on net, but off of Roderick's pads. Centering pass, but nobody but purple jerseys in the way. Dan Cordella has it. And oh, a quick shot is blocked down by Anerbon's stick. Anerbon will be the first one there for it. Plays it up to Claude. Oh, it kind of got away from him for a second, but he's able to swing it out past center. Allison Cheatham is able to force Jake Morris back into his own corner. He is in timeout. And now he's out of timeout as he gets it out of the zone. Honorbon, all the way down it comes. Stopped by Jake's stick. He has possession, plays it forward, goes by Corey. He was coming off from the bench, so he couldn't play it, or else it would have been close to a too many players penalty. That shot goes on net. Roderick makes the save. Melissa Keach with the pressure there. She kicks it forward. Goes up, but not out yet. It will off of Allison's stick. Jake, backhand dump attempt. It's actually hit by Dan. He didn't realize the teammate wasn't onside yet, so offside is the call. Again, we'd like to thank everybody for watching this stream. If you are snowed in your driveway and unable to come here today, we certainly will miss you. We have things covered. Plenty of people willing and able to take sub opportunities at the last minute here. Of course, if you can make it, we'd certainly love to see you here. But use your best judgment. It is just ball hockey, folks. It's not worth getting into a car accident and losing one or multiple limbs. Allison Cheatham plays it forward for Melissa Keach. She swings it down, and the second attempt. Oh, nice pass. There's a 2-on-0 here, but they couldn't handle it. That one, though, is handled nicely by the Midnight Riders. They're on the board now. 1-1 is the score. So a play that initially looked broken is quickly fixed. Sal, Corey, Melissa is the official call on that goal. It's a nice play by Sal to hammer it in off the backhand. Again, it was a 2-on-0 opportunity that developed, but the pass was mishandled and then rehandled and then put in the back of the net. It's funny how that works sometimes. That one will also go on net. Melissa, first one there for it. She gets it by Derek, but not by Teal. Chipped forward, Carolyn couldn't get there in time. Phil chips it to Teal. Teal, a shot on net that goes off of Roderick's stick. Played along the boards. Austin Keach trying to get it out of danger. It's now to Aubrey Keach. Aubrey moving with it. And Aubrey, almost had a chance, but it was swiped away at the last second. Derek fires it from the neutral zone, goes into Roderick's glove, and he will play it for Austin. Austin swings it up the boards. Played forward, no icing here. Krasupa to Carolyn. Passes off the mark, though. Melissa keeps it in nicely. It's played once again by the Knightmares. Matt doing a nice job of creating space. It's off of a couple sticks. Krasupa couldn't get there in time. It's batted down by Austin. Teal takes the spill. No penalty here, and rightfully so. She took a spill under her own power. Krasupa plays it to Carolyn. Back to Krasupa. He's got to run it down into the corner. Chris has it, gets it to Austin. Austin tried to pass it to Carolyn, but there were too many sticks in his way. That'll be swung all the way down for icing unless Dan can beat it, and he does not. Good run by Allison Cheatham to force the issue and be granted the whistle as a reward. Welcome to John Nuno. Nuno? Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. Waiting on Dan to get in position. He does so. Played to Claude, but it went between his legs. He couldn't get a shot on net. Carolyn bats it out of the air. Nice play by her. Allison's first shot attempt and second, both blocked by Phil Glazier. Nuno, I got it right. Thank you. Not right all of the time, but I am right occasionally. As Claude tries to center this, it goes off of a couple sticks up to Matt's stick. He couldn't get it by Carolyn. She keeps it in and dumps it deep. Outstanding play by her as Kenta now will take it into the corner, being pressured by Phil Glazier. Kenta
Intended for Claude, but didn't get on his stick. Carolyn once again keeps it in play. She leaves it for Allison Cheatham. And Carolyn now will take the shot. Oh, it's loose, and only for a moment. Claude tried to poke it and then realized Ben had it.
Midnight Riders almost get on the board once again, but Ben Berger says, nope, not this time. Face-off won by the Knightmares, but they do not succeed in getting it out of the zone. Of course, as soon as I say that, they make me look foolish. Dan Cordella with a chance. Quick shot. Save by Roderick. The net is way off, and the whistle should be blown as it is. Kenta made the first save and then just laid on his back, kind of turtled, thinking he had it. I don't think he did, at least not right away, but the whistle came fortuitously for the Ryders. Seven and a half minutes to go in the second period of play. The score is 1-1. Teal tries to put a shot on net. It's blocked out by Corey. It's behind him. He didn't know where it was, but Kenta will clean up the mess. Jake swings it down. Blocked again by Kenta. Back and forth we go. Melissa is onside. She tries to put it on net, but it is sticked aside by Jake again. And so the other direction we go. Welcome to Seth, who is now watching the stream. Good to have you here. Kenta takes it forward. Kicks it, but still kept in play by Teal. It's now off a Dan's stick. He puts it towards the net, but Anirban was able to steal it. Sticked aside. Anirban once again has possession. Backhands it up to Corey. Corey couldn't get by Teal. Teal takes another spill. And now Kenta. There's a 1 versus 2 there, and Kenta couldn't get by both. Oh, nice swipe there by the Knightmares. Centering pass to Dan, but it's swiped aside. Corey now with possession. Good back checking there by Dan to hold up the play and keep it alive for the Knightmares. They still have possession. It's now going to Allison's stick. She swipes it all the way down. No icing here. Ben stops it. Plays it forward. Teal all the way down it goes. Will it be icing? No. Icing is waved off. Plausible play to be had. Sam says, Dan Cordella is my man's with a Z. What is this, 2001? Are we doing extreme sports there, Sam? That's cool. I'm an English major. Don't mind me. Carolyn in the corner. Plays it for Melissa. Melissa gets it by Derek's stick. Still in play, but only for a moment as Will's able to bat it down. Jake plays it forward. Centering pass, but Carolyn's able to swipe it aside up to Melissa again. She gets it out of the zone, and Jake is forced once again to get it deep. Out of the zone. At least I thought it came out the zone, but referees let it go. Play continues. Jake, once again all alone in his defensive zone, has to play it forward. Stolen, though, by Aubrey. Only for a moment. It's still in. Melissa keeps it in on the line. Gets it to Will. Swing and a miss, though, on the shot attempt. He got a little bit on it, but not enough. Laid up to Derek. Derek, long shot, and it goes on net, so no icing here. Welcome to Jason Maxstein, who I will be reffing with later today, assuming he can make it out of his neighborhood. Stick lift attempt by Chris Zupa doesn't succeed. Melissa, though, continues with the pressure nicely. Pass to center. Another pass intended for Derek. He's got to corral it on his backhand. Tries to swing it to his forehand. A low and slow shot comes and is easily saved by Roderick. That one he had to fight off a little bit more hard, but he makes the save in doing so. Chris Zupa all the way to a wide open Carolyn. Gets it back to a wide open Chris Zupa. He's now got to corral it in the corner. He does so. Plays forward for Corey. Or I'm sorry. It's not Corey. Maybe it is. I don't know. Played forward. Sal, actually. Sal, not Corey. Jason Maxine says, I'll be there. Awesome. Fantastic. I am glad to hear it. Drive safe, buddy. Drive safe. I saw a car on the way here that was on top of a brick pillar. I am not even lying. There was no one in the vehicle, so it appeared that there was nobody injured or harmed. And Carolyn now wide open. She's going to take a shot. Quick shot. Oh, and a save by Ben. Carolyn wide open. Quality opportunity, but also quality save by Ben. Carolyn, oh, a backhand, and what a save by Ben. He had to dive to make it. And now a breakaway by Matt. Good back checking, though, by the Ryders. And wow, what a fast and frantic couple seconds there for the team in purple. Carolyn gets it out of the zone. The Knightmares got caught on a line change, and that's Carolyn loose, and led to a couple, 2 or 3 quality chances. As Matt and Austin battle in the corner for possession, Austin comes away with it, shifts it up to Claude, or tried to, but it goes off a couple legs. Phil couldn't keep it in play. Gwendolyn's way off. They cannot pursue legally, and they don't. Austin playing it forward, centering pass for Claude, but it's off of too many sticks for him to handle. Shot down, well wide of the net. Really more accurate to say it was dumped in. Goes by everybody, no icing here. Phil Glazier, a lot of time and space to work with, but intercepted by Claude. Quick shot, oh, just wide of the net. Austin on the follow-up, but Ben was able to make the save. Still in, now it's out. Goes by, everybody sticks. Honor Bonds watching Dan Cordella, make sure he doesn't try anything fishy. Comes out. Allison, though, able to swipe it aside. Phil to Derek. Derek, swinging shot. Sliding save. That one comes out, and it looks like Roderick is going to take the safe route and cover it up for a whistle. Minute and a half to go in the second period of play. Score is currently 1-1. Tie game. A back and forth matchup. These two teams appear evenly matched, as indicated by both the score and the pace of play. Phil, shot from the point, goes well wide. Allison swings it up the boards, kept in nicely by the Knightmares. It's between Dan's legs. He can't get anything on it due to the great defense of Allison Cheatham. Teal swings it to the net, but it's intercepted by Honorbon. He's got Corey in his midst. He does swipe it. Ben swipes it to the boards. He's out of his net, but good thing his teammates were there to clean it up. Otherwise, Corey was looking at a wide open net. Goes off of a couple bodies. Kept in play by Kenta. Kenta. Centering pass intercepted by Teal. Teal moving forward with it. Shifts it ahead for Derek. Derek's got to run it down. Honorbon with the pressure. Love the fish emoji, Sam. Keep them coming. As Kenta tried to play it forward, does so. 10 seconds to go in the period. Let's see if the Ryders can get something going here in the final seconds, or Gwendolyn, as it's intercepted and played by Derek. And it looks like he's just going to protect it. He does put a shot on, but it doesn't get through Kenta's body, as he is not a transparent individual. He is a solid human being, and the ball did not pass through him. So that'll do it for the second period of play. Score remains 1-1. Who will break the deadlock? Will anyone break the deadlock? Will Game of Thrones end on a high note? We will find out all of this and more when DCHL action continues within the next couple minutes. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final period of play here in this Rec Division matchup between the Midnight Riders in purple and the Gwendolyn Knightmares in white. I'm your play-by-play man, Jason Stitcha. As a reminder, if the score remains tied, we will not go into overtime. We will not go into a shootout in the regular season. The score is the score after 3 periods of play. Face-off is won by Gwendolyn. Not in the zone yet. Now it is. They're free to play it, but Will plays it out. Went by Jake. He's got to chase it down. Corey running hard on his backside. But Jake's able to get it up, but not out yet. Matt's unable to do so as well. Melissa chips it forward. It goes to Teal Stick. Hops over her blade, though. Jake has to chase it down again. He is getting his cardio in the first 30 seconds of this period. Matt attempting to move forward. Can't get by the defense of the Ryders. Pass to Corey. Corey tries to chip it forward, goes off of Jake's body, and all the way down. It looks like it might be icing. No, because Matt won the race. Played forward by Sal. Chipped forward. Still in. Aubrey's trying to get it over the center line. He does so. Welcome to Frank Giblin, who is now watching the stream. Couple quick chances. It's loose, and it's in! A backhand shot by Aubrey Keach rolled along the top of the pad of Ben Berger. He thought he had it. He did not. And Sal was able to clean up the rebound. Sam. I don't know why I kept calling him Sal. It's Sam. S-A-M. Names are hard. Especially those short 3-letter names. They're very, very difficult. So the Midnight Riders find themselves on the board in the third. The score is now 2-1 in favor of the team in purple. Carolyn tries to play it out of the zone. Bounces off the boards to Derek's stick. He keeps it in play. Carolyn to Aubrey. Aubrey gets it out of the zone. Runs into a brick wall, but is able to recover nicely. Played upwards for Allison Cheatham. It goes by her stick and to the stick of Phil Glazier. Phil couldn't clear it out. A little help from the referee there. Unintentional help, of course. And swung in the zone. Nobody from the Riders could play it as they were offside. I'm sorry, Frank, I do not know how Crazy Eights did, but if you look at the DCHL website, the game page should be updated. They won? I have been informed by Heather that the Crazy Eights won. Do you know the score by chance? I'm being told the score is 4-2.
I'm not sure, though.
May or may not be accurate, but what is accurate is the Crazy Eights won. So I believe it was an icing call that happened. Yes, it had to have been icing as there are 5 players for each team. So no penalty. Played forward, shot from the point, goes wide. It's actually kicked aside by Honorbon. Honorbon up to Chris Supa. Chris Supa chips it forward, and now there's a 2-on-1 here. He tries to pass it to Melissa. And neither one of them could get to the ball in time as Ben Berg comes way out of his crease to cover it up for the whistle. Smart play by him. And a good opportunity for the Riders. Welcome to Heather, who is now watching the stream. She is about 10 feet away from me here on the bench. And that one is swallowed up into the love of Ben Berger. There's about a 6-second delay or something, isn't there? Yeah. Get the best of both worlds. You get to hear me in real time, hear my mistakes, and then hear how ridiculous it sounds on the internet. That one's taken around the net by Phil Glazier. He chips it forward, but again, couldn't get it by the referee. Chris Supa with the quick shot. Gets by everybody. Now taken along the boards. Allison Cheatham shot from the point. Off of a couple bodies, Kenta and Derek specifically.
Chris Zupa, swinging shot, saved by Ben. Nice butterfly save by him. Played up by Anirban. He gets it to Kenta. Kenta, no-look shot attempt, but he couldn't make contact. Anirban has it again. Quick shot. And I don't know if that went off of Ben's glove or his defenseman, but either way, it doesn't go in the back of the net. Played back around. The Midnight Riders have had a lot of possession time here. They've been in the zone for about 2 minutes now. A lot of tired players out for Gwendolyn. And they finally succeed in clearing it out of the zone. Derek's wide open in the high slot. Oh, Kenta takes a spill, and it looks like there's going to be a tripping penalty by Gwendolyn as they touch up. And yes, indeed, it will be a tripping penalty on the Knightmares. So the Midnight Riders already up 2-1. Will look to increase that lead to 3-1 on the power play. I don't know, Sam, what do you call a fat psychic? I eagerly, with bated breath, await your answer. $8:50 to go in the final period of play. The Knight Riders on the power play. Melissa keeps it in play, gets it to the other side. A fortune teller. A fortune teller. Well, I gotta say, that's not the answer I was expecting. One played all the way down, iced illegally by the Knightmares. If you have any other jokes, feel free to put them in the comments on the stream there, Sam. Always looking for a little bit of humor on my Sunday mornings. Or afternoons now. It is afternoon. What am I talking about? It is the afternoon. That one put on net all the way down by the Knightmares, forcing Kenta to make a save, which he does. Dumps deep, batted aside, doesn't even get to the nets. Now the Riders get it to Claude. Claude intended for Carolyn, but it gets by her stick. Jake now with a little bit of time and space to work with. Bats it down, but not out. Quick shot again. Sam, though, hit it high and wide, and now all the way down again. Claude forced to run it down with long strides, but he picks it up. Oh, a little collision, miscommunication between Sam and Claude. Batted down. Claude to Carolyn. Carolyn to Melissa. Melissa centering pass, but it's on Jake's stick, so he is able to hit it all the way down. Penalty has concluded for the Knightmares. They're at full strength once again. Riders couldn't really get anything going on the play there. Oh, to Carolyn, quick shot. Oh, what a save! Carolyn looked at the short side, almost had Ben beat, but at the last possible second, he was able to get enough of his padding on the ball to steer it aside. Hit down to Melissa. She's got some time. She plays it to Sam. Sam to Corey to Carolyn. Backhand goes off of a couple bodies. Played in the corner now. Contested ball is won finally by the Riders. They play it up to Carolyn. Carolyn, though, couldn't get it by the mess of bodies in front of her. Matt moving forward with it. Chips it in play. The Riders will be first to the ball. They play it to Melissa. Oh, nice little tap. It's still in play. It's up, and batted down by the Riders. They've tried to clear it out of the zone. They succeed in doing so. No icing is filled. Laser whiffed on the keep-in attempt. Teal swings around the boards. Corey's going to be the first one there. Corey tried to backhand pass it to Austin. Oh, Austin gets taken down. Somehow still gets a shot on net, though. What a play by Austin Keach.
And Teal is going to be penalized for contact from behind on Austin. So the Midnight Riders once again will be on the power play. 2-1 in favor of the Riders is the score. 5 minutes and 10 seconds and counting in the final period of play. Abdul and John, thank you for joining us on the stream. Always happy to see some names I recognize on the broadcast. The Gwendolyn Knightmares trying to get it out of the zone. Honorbond keeps it in with his foot. And Carolyn keeps it in with her stick. Only for a moment, though, Derek's able to finally chip it forward. Why did the old man fall in the well? I don't know, Sam. Will you please tell me? Let me know. The world wants to know, and I in particular want to know. Played forward by Carolyn. Aubrey, first one to the ball. Centers it, but nobody in the neighborhood for it, so play continues here. Derek tries to clear it forward. Honorbond tries to put it on net. It goes on net. Quick shot attempt off the rebound, but Aubrey couldn't hammer it home. Goes off of Allison's foot because he couldn't see that well. I like that one. I like that one a lot, actually. That's good. That's good. We got Comedy Sunday here. Sam's trying to get his own Netflix special, and Aubrey Keach is trying to get called up to the minor leagues here as he hammers that one home for the Riders' third goal of the matchup. So a power play goal by the Midnight Riders. They are 1 for 2 on the power play in this matchup. Allison Cheatham calling for a secondary assist. She's not going to get it. And I think the scorekeeper said, all right, Allison, you win. So I think Allison Cheatham will be credited for the secondary assist. Chris Zupa trying to run it down. He won't get there in time, but he will protect, or try to protect. It's kept in by the Riders. Shot on net again. Batted down by Ben off of his glove, I believe. Allison swing and a miss on the keep-in attempt. She lets out a little shriek. Sounded like the Blair Witch Project. Oh, good pass to Melissa. Quick shot. Another shot. Couple shots. Wow, Melissa Keach with not one but two great opportunities. Ben stops them both, but not for a lack of trying on the part of Melissa. She almost had a goal there. The ball was loose for a moment, and Chris Zupa poked it, but he ended up poking it deeper into the padding of Ben. Someone's going to be chased from the circle, and it is going to be Matt. So Dan Cordella will step in his place. Won by the Riders. Quick shot. High and wide is the result of that. Goes to Allison. Allison Cheatham. Quick shot. Goes wide of the net as well. Kenta couldn't get by the multiple sticks, but Chris Zupa able to get possession somehow. Jake Morris, with a fury, clears it out of the zone. Played up to Chris. Chris Zupa, no look shot, but it's seen and stopped by Jake. He chips it forward for Matt. No icing here as Matt was able to beat Allison to the faceoff dot. Hybrid icing is what we play here in the DCHL. Quick shot, goes through the crease, but not on net. Played forward for Melissa, goes off of a couple bodies. Quick shot attempt, oh, just over the head of Roderick. Played forward, Melissa couldn't get it out of the zone, deflected off of a couple sticks. Oh, what a shot by Gwendolyn, but they couldn't find the back of the net as Roderick was able to shut the door in the nick of time. .30 seconds to go in regulation. The goalie is pulled, so
Gwendolyn has 6 attackers out there. Claude trying to get by Teal. Can't do so. Teal's body in the way. Now 12 seconds, and it looks like, folks, the Midnight Ryders will come away with the win here. There is a spillage of people and sticks. Quick shot. Oh, Roderick makes the save. Had the Gwendolyn player not lost his stick, he would have had a wide open net, but instead, he is forced to pick up his paraphernalia and walk sadly to the other side of the courts. That'll do it, folks, for this DCHL Rec Division matchup. The Midnight Ryders beat the Gwendolyn Knightmares by a tally of 3-1. But before we go, Sam, what do you call it when a snowman loses his temper? Gonna await the punchline. As you can see the handshake line, folks, wins, losses, these things are all well and good, but what is better is good sportsmanship, and we see it at the end of every game here in the DCHL. A meltdown. And with that, folks, we will conclude this broadcast. Thank you for everyone who joined the stream. Thank you, Sam, for your continual jokes. They were a pleasure. And thank you for listening to me, Jason Stitch, be your play-by-play man. Stick around. We have more DCHL action coming your way here on this snowy, winter wondery day here in Rockville, Maryland.